Hello friends, welcome back. So, Bitcoiner is born in May. This is your May 2025 reading, and happy birthday for the month. I celebrate you. Gotta clear the space. Okay, Bitcoiner is born in May. Let's see what we have for you for your birthday month. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having some positive changes as you go through your solar return. Lots of stuff happening. I put off these readings a little bit because I just felt like the energies were going to change, and I wanted more May energy than April energy, and so I had to wait so that I could get this new stuff. He determines the number of the stars and calls them each by name. And you are one of those stars. You are a unique individual. And by hiding your light, you're not serving anyone. So, May babies, you want to make sure that you are seen for who you are, your authentic self, who you really are. You have a name. And Source knows what it is. Today I am healthy. Today my mind, my heart, and my soul are one healthy being. Perfect. You are integrated. That's what that means. Integration. Integration is an absolutely wonderful thing. If this on your birth month and your birthday is integration, if that's your gift, boy, you're lucky, because that's that's everything. Oh man, is that everything. A lot of these readings are, people are being called to really change your perspective on things. January was called to actually physically go through an awakening. It's quite extraordinary energy. I'm glad I waited. So let's see. Always believe what is coming is better than what is gone. Yeah, your future is bright. Nice. Better and better in every way, every day. Put the Moonology at the beginning to see if we can come up with a little bit of road sign advice. See what's coming toward us. It's been a lot of emotional stuff. So let's see what card we're going to get for Bitcoiners born in May. Don't let the past hold you back. South Node. Yeah, we've seen this before. It tells the same kind of a message with the energies. It's that there are things that we need to move beyond. Okay, South Node. The South Node, like the North Node, is a karmic point, but it's opposite to the North Node and relates to the past, perhaps even to past lives. Whatever you're going through and whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone, you even, needs to be released, that there's some kind of an addiction going on or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, whether you get this card, when you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes, even if staying where you are feels easier and safer. I release the past. A relationship is karmic and is played out across many lifetimes. Your attraction to someone may be verging on the obsessive. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. The South Node is where the The south node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going south. On the horoscope chart, it shows us that we are likely to become obsessed with, but which will probably do us little or no good. The south node is the karmic astrological point that reminds us the well-known phrase, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. Gotta change the habits. It's those habits, those little things, every day, every day, every day. A tree is recognized by its fruit. Yeah, be authentic, but your habits don't define who you are. Your habits can change. Being authentic is not your habits. And I have the wrong card in there. Okay, so, I have my Happy Squirrel, my rubber hose deck here. Remember, Happy and Sad Squirrel. Happy Squirrel just showed up last reading for April. I think it was April. So that's fun. I think it was April. Maybe it was March. Anyway, they're all kind of coming together. But the big message here for everybody is, see things that weren't seen before. Change your perspective. Change your life. That's what's really being seen in these readings. So we'll see what comes up for you, Bitcoiners born in May. Okay, how you showing up? Did we cut these? I'll do them again. Okay. The tower. So, I guess so. That's you're right in the middle of it. You are right in the middle of it. Yeah. Birthday month, and here we go. Right in the middle of it. Yeah. Defeat. This is not bad. You're crashing at the moment. I'm glad I waited, but this full moon must have really sent you. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, so you've got intermittent, in and out energy, value, money coming in, information coming in about money, maybe messages. Four Wands is the portal, so this is your short-term goal. I think this might be a Bitcoin reading. Financial reading. Queen of Swords, so here's some truth coming out here. We've seen her in the last reading. Nine of Pentacles, so sovereignty. Yeah, this is a financial reading, I think. Okay, Ten of Cups, wish fulfillment, wishes realized, so you're there. Is that because Bitcoin is doing what it's supposed to do? It's going up, 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 up. The Magician, it's magic in the air. Environment, Four Swords is the hopes and fears, so rest, relaxation, but things unseen. And the Page of Cups, trying out your magic and having success. So it looks like right now you're kind of going through the crash and burn, and you're saying the challenge is getting through this psychological crash and burn, but messages of value and wealth are coming in. You are going toward the goal of the portal of everything. That's the short-term goal, and that's really a long-term goal, so you must be close if you're here already. Seeing past the defeat. This is this money system again. This is the defeat of the dollar. This is thinking in terms of dollars. This is thinking in terms of stocks in the old money system. This is not the way a Bitcoiner thinks. So, because a Bitcoiner says, Yahoo, Bitcoin is finally doing what it was supposed to, what it was meant to do, which is destroy the financial system. And that's what it's doing. It's getting help from, Trump and his friends. But the whole world is, they're all struggling with these trade wars and all this other stuff. We're understanding the truth of wars and how people don't need to die. They can have trade wars and nobody dies. Everybody stays at home and everything's good. And they can still, be angry with each other, but it's about money. And that's what they should be fighting about. And it also opens up doors of free trade and a lot of real free trade. That's real economy. This is, this is the skill set here. Sovereignty, Nine of Pentacles, self-sustaining. This is a person who is rich in many, many ways. This is you realizing that you have it. You've got a lot of Bitcoin, and even if it's not as much as you want, it's enough. And it's going to make a huge difference. It's magical right now. Things are happening we never thought we would ever see, and yet here it is. Taxing unrealized gains for these people with all this fiat stuff? Yeah. You want to tax unrealized gains of a Bitcoiner? Yep. Good luck getting the money. Four of Swords. This is restoration and relaxation and healing, but also concern about things unseen. Is this really happening, or is this me hoping it's happening? This is a wish, happy surprise. It is happening, and it is what we wanted, and it is really, that was the whole goal, the whole time. How great! Look at this. We're seeing it happen. Well, Bitcoiners. That's why I read for Bitcoiners, because we're different. We're really not the same as the rest of the world. We're on the other side of this financial thing. The financial world is going through a tower, and we're going, hey, lucky times ahead. Because that's us. We're the Bitcoiners. We saw things that other people could not see. Okay, anyway, a time of innocence and beginnings and more childhood imagination. Stability. This is security. And, we have hurdles to get past, but this is not insurmountable. This is a Bitcoin reading. So, on your birthday month, you get a Bitcoin reading. That's great. This is less about personal transformation and more about you made the right decision, and now you're going to be rewarded, and it's going to make the difference. Happy surprises. Yeah, Bitcoin at over 100,000 and staying there, and then going to go whoosh. Because we were doing calculations, and we figure it's within a matter of months it's going to be double. So, I don't know. I'll do a reading on that maybe later, but right now, it's just a conversation starter. Okay, let's see what we got. Cauldron. Wow, this is the third time this card has come up. Mixing new things. Doing things, the same things, but doing them in different ways. Adding some spice, changing it, new version. I've seen this card so many times I've almost memorized the page number. Okay, self-transformation. One of central goals of witchcraft can be intimidating. The Cauldron card reassures you that brewing change is a chance to create new opportunities for yourself as well as those around you. This can be as simple as adopting a fresh outlook. The Cauldron encourages you to think creatively and to try combining things that may not seem to work together at first to solve a problem. The Cauldron is also a symbol of nourishing yourself and others. Caring for those around you is an enriching pursuit for all involved. Are you avoiding brainstorming different solutions when faced with a problem? I'm not getting that from this, but, it's a worthy question. We need to learn to work together, especially when, this is the environment of the fiat crashing and you understanding that it's not a bad thing. Don't let the past, that old fiat system, those are things we get attached to that are not helpful. Money, stocks, ways of thinking, hierarchy of the ways of thinking. Yeah, how many things were you doing for, tax advantages that, what do you need to worry about that for? Leo, shine. Yeah, be magnificent. Be yourself. Be authentic. Be magnificent. Shine. Okay. Let's see. Shine for the benefit of all. Leo's lion symbol asks you to be brave, be visible, share from your heart, and warm all those around you. Leo is a fixed fire sign ruled by the sun and is connected to the heart, liver, and upper back. The sun shimmers here July 21st, August 22nd. Take your space, be visible, light up the room, but also honor the light within others. Leo asks you to be the hearth fire of the situation. Hold other people's attention, not just for your own ego, but for their benefit as an actor or a teacher would. Warm their lives and be the person that people gather around to share stories. Bask in the sun, cultivate your community with love. Share the bounty of your culture. Renew your spirits by living life to the fullest. Be honest rather than modest. Dramatize the situation to get your point across. Just be sure to track where the truth ends and the hyperbole begins. Connect your expression and creative process to real feelings and honest facts. Teach, share, be generous with what you know and or have. And know that those actions attract the love and appreciation you need. Then offer that same level of attention to others, and they will love you for it. People deeply appreciate being seen. Learn when you shine and when to step back and center another person, idea, or a community. Challenge. If you're acting from a place of soul hunger, you can mistakenly think that any attention from others will fill that gaping hole. Not all attention is good attention. Stubbornness, the fear of being wrong, or the desire to be seen as the leader may blind you to what is urgently needed. Melodrama can disconnect you from the real feelings involved. Gift. Love. Leo rules the heart, so bring your energy and intention into your heart and let this chakra become a beacon. Honor the heart within each person you meet and watch the dynamics shift. That's absolutely true. I've done that, and it's a very effective way to move through the world. But it's also a beautiful way to connect with people. You know, allowing them to be seen and allowing them to sort of open the lotus of who they are and seeing the treasures that they have inside that you don't know anything about. That's pretty wonderful. They're sort of unveiling themselves, so to speak. Oh, B. Talk about community. Okay. B. In the air, where are you, little bee? B. Earnest, hardworking, democratic. The B personality is a delight to be around, especially when there is a team project on the horizon. Bees love to work steadily and thoughtfully until that final task is complete. They are sensitive creatures, aware of many subtleties at once. Since they're artists at heart, they usually add creative details to their overall vision. For the most part, they have bustling, joyous personalities until they're too tired from all the work, and then they gripe, and then they sting. Content, active, and vibrant. Yeah, don't let yourself get worn down. Keep up your energy. But you're in a good place. You're in a very good place. And you have been identified by name. You see Bitcoin. And that's not going to stop you from living a good life. So bring others on board with you. In your community, be strong, be loving. Just be yourself. Anyway, thanks for listening. This is a good reading. It wasn't very, scary, challenging, dramatic, but it was important because, it's showing you who you are and how you move. But this is a Bitcoin reading. So, good luck to you. Have a wonderful new year. Happy birthday. I celebrate you. You are wonderful. Be authentic. There's only one of you. Be authentic. You are unique. And like, share, and subscribe if you will, because it helps the channel, and I will see you around.